Hey, Peanut.
Yeah.
Xander's back in school, so we need to make him some lunches. We're gonna make him the best peanut butter jelly sandwich he's ever had. But first, we need peanut butter. So, with 3 easy ingredients, we're gonna make the best peanut butter ever.
Okay.
Stick with us, and we're gonna show you how. So Paisley's done the hard part. She went with Mom and grabbed us our peanuts so we can make our peanut butter for Xander's peanut butter jelly sandwich. We're gonna keep it real simple today. 3 ingredients.
Peanuts, salt, and the best part, honey.
There it is. With those ingredients in hand, we're gonna get ourselves into the kitchen after we've washed our hands, and we'll meet you there. So we're gonna use 3 cups of lightly roasted, unsalted, meaning no salt peanuts. No shells, no skins. We're choosing to use these because the roasting of the peanuts helps bring out a lot of flavor that'll give the depth to the peanut butter that we know and love, but it also brings out some of the oils in the peanuts themselves, allowing this to blend creamy. This is also the point where we're using less salt at the start, so we have more control over the final product. We'll have kosher salt on reserve if we need it, somewhere between 1/4 teaspoon and 1/2 teaspoon, depending upon how salty you want it and how salted your peanuts already are. And then our sweetener is going to be roughly about 1 to 2 teaspoons of honey. Like with most of our recipes here, we let you kind of choose your own adventure. Now that we have our ingredients ready, we're going to get our blender ready. Now this is an important step here. This is an industry secret or a chef's secret step here, that we are going to use a food processor instead of a blender. Now our blender has a food processor top to it, and that allows for a larger bowl with a wider blade, a wider surface area inside of the bowl, and it actually blends slower. We don't want to go too fast with this. If we blend too fast or have too little of space, not enough surface area, our peanut butter will actually burn. Do we want burnt peanut butter, Paisley?
Nope.
How will that taste?
It'll taste horrible.
It'll taste horrible. So we're going to use a food processor or a food processor attachment with the nice wide bowl and a wide blade. Inside of that food processor, we're going to take our 3 cups of roasted and unsalted peanuts. We're going to add in our little bit of salt here, roughly about 1/4 teaspoon to start. We'll adjust seasoning at the end, and we're going to start the blender. Paisley, what is the extra equipment that you need here?
Pink headphones.
Your pink headphones. This is because the blender is going to get really loud, and we have to run it for a little while longer than normal. So once our peanuts are in and our headphones are safely secured or on our ears, we are going to close up the lid and we're going to start blending. Now this is an important space to talk about the fact that we want to take our time doing this. If we try to rush this, again, this could cause the peanuts to actually burn. The oil will heat up so hot that it'll actually start to cook the peanuts and will burn them. We don't want to do that. We will also likely, if we go too hard or too fast, we're also going to overheat our blender, and then we're going to have to stop and let it cool down. So we're going to work in what we call pulses. We're going to work for a couple seconds at a time. We're going to blend it, then we're going to stop it, and then we're going to take a silicone or rubber spatula, scrape down the sides. This will allow the peanut crumbles or the bits of peanut to be in contact with the blade as much as possible, so we don't have to run the blender too long. You're going to see a couple of different stages here. We're going to see a stage that looks kind of crumbly. That's going to turn it into kind of sandy texture. Then once that sandy texture starts to break down even further, you're going to start to see a ball form as the peanuts go from crumbly to pasty. Once it goes to pasty, you'll start to see the peanuts get really nice and thick and tight. We're going to keep blending. And we're going to blend until it gets smooth. Now that our peanut butter is blended and starting to get pretty sticky, do you know why peanut butter sticks to the roof of our mouth?
I don't know.
I bet you Professor Paisley does. So the reason that peanut butter sticks so hard to the roof of our mouth is because peanuts are made of proteins and carbohydrates and oils. There's no water in them, So when the peanuts start to blend and turn into crumbles and the oil start to release, the actual peanuts start to swim inside of the oils. And as we make it smooth, if you actually look at it under a microscope, you'll still see little tiny bits of peanut. Once that coats our tongue, the proteins inside of the peanuts and the peanut dust and the oil coat our tongue, and there's not enough saliva in our mouths to help wash it away. So we're gonna show you right here that peanut butter will not release inside of water because it has no water, versus our jam that has water content. You ready to show our shoe chefs?
Yep.
Okay, so we have our jam that has some water content in it, right? Strawberry jam has water in it. So we're gonna show you that if a product has water, you don't need as much saliva to wash it away. Ready? Set, watch.
Oh, that's so
Just stir. See how it all breaks up?
Yeah.
And now
it's
the
breaking
water,
up.
now the water's kind of red.
And
There's
pink.
nothing. And pink too. Is that your favorite color?
Yeah, my favorite.
Professor Paisley's favorite color is pink. Nothing left on the spoon. Now, Paisley, we've got peanut butter on a spoon. Professor Paisley, is that pretty sticky?
Mm-hmm.
Coated my tongue. You ready?
Mm-hmm. I need something to wash it away.
So we're going to show you exactly why that happens. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and drop that in the water. Whoops. Stir. Stir. Okay. Ready? Can I have it?
Mm-hmm.
Still stuck because it's oil, protein, and carbohydrates. It will not release in the water. So our saliva has to break it down in our mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That takes a while because there's no extra moisture like with our jam. So that's why peanut butter sticks to the roof of our mouth so much. And that's why it is the perfect partner for jelly that has some moisture in it to help us swallow it without it sticking to the roof of our mouth. Professor Paisley, thanks for helping show everybody why peanut butter sticks to the roof of our mouth so much. All right, let's get back to blending. We're gonna go for creamy peanut butter, right, Paisley?
Yep.
Once our peanut butter has become smooth to the consistency that we like, this is where we're going to add our sweetener. We're gonna use 1 to 2 teaspoons of honey. We're gonna blend that in, and now we're gonna start to adjust. We're going to taste to make sure it's sweet enough and it's salty enough. We like ours just a touch saltier, so we're gonna adjust with a little bit more salt here, and that's that. Paisley, how does that taste?
Good. Fabulous.
Good and fabulous. This is gonna make a great peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So now that we have our peanut butter ready to rock and roll, we're gonna hold our peanut butter in an airtight container in the refrigerator. This will help keep it emulsified for a little bit longer, and it will keep indefinitely. Use it however you would like to on your peanut butter jelly sandwich, whether it's with strawberry jam, blueberry jelly, orange marmalade, or peanut butter, banana, bacon, and honey sandwiches, also known as a fat Elvis.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
The possibilities are endless, but now you have an easy 3-ingredient, deliciously seasoned peanut butter for all of your sandwich needs and all of your lunchbox needs too. Thank you, Paisley, for helping out. Your brother's gonna love it.
Yep. He's gonna love it. It's gonna be fabulous to him, and he's like, "Wow, Paisley, this is good."
I bet he is. If this helped you now level up your peanut butter jelly game, go ahead and
I can subscribe.
hit the bell notification so that way whenever we come out with another lunchbox banger, you'll be the first to get it.
Yep, you can get it.
Until the next one, we'll see you.
Bye. Why am I wearing this?
Because you're Professor Paisley now.